Yo, what's up, guys? It's King Sean here, and it is officially official. Dan Quinn has named Jayden Daniels the starting quarterback. Obviously, we knew this was going to happen. This is no surprise. Even Dan Quinn said to, us, the reporters, a couple of weeks ago or a month ago that this isn't a surprise. Jayden Daniels is going to be named the starter. We just, we have a plan for him. We're going to follow that plan. And once we're done with that plan, or once we're ready to announce him as the starter, they will. And they have. So this is super exciting, obviously, for us fans and Jayden Daniels. The Jayden Daniels era has begun. Well, it will begin week 1, September 8th against the Buccaneers. So, super excited to watch Jayden Daniels. Obviously, he's done a tremendous job so far during training camp and in the preseason. Versus the Dolphins on Saturday, he was really freaking good. I think he was 10 for 12. He threw for about 79, 80 passing yards. Also had a run for 13 yards. And then against the Jets 2 weeks ago in our first preseason game, he had a deep ball to De'Ami Brown and then a touchdown on a read option. So Jayden Daniels, he's done everything right. Dan Quinn even said it in his press conference today. He's just done everything right. He's hit every single marker, which is super, super good to hear. So, hopefully Jayden Daniels is the quarterback, and I feel like he will be our franchise quarterback because Nicky Jabala pointed out that Jayden Daniels will become the 11th quarterback selected by Washington in the common draft era to start week 1 for the team. He'll be only the second to do so as a rookie. RG3 was the first, of course, and I'm pretty sure he's our 8th straight starting quarterback week 1, our 8th straight new starting quarterback week 1, which is insane. So hopefully, Jayden Daniels, he will become our franchise quarterback, and I feel like he will. I mean, he's done nothing but look really freaking good this training camp and preseason. So I have no doubt that Jayden Daniels, he's going to be a really good quarterback. He's a great teammate already, a pretty good leader. Dan Quinn doesn't want him to worry about being a leader right now, but just being a good teammate, and that's exactly what he has been so far. Let me just get to some other things Dan Quinn said in his press conference. He said that he is not ready to declare if Jayden Daniels plays Sunday night in preseason finale, which is fair. It's the start of the week. I feel like he's not going to play. Him or the starters aren't going to play because it's week 3 of the preseason, the last week of the preseason. So, there's just no point in playing the starters. Starters don't play in general. I know the Patriots will be playing their starters Sunday night, but I don't think we're going to be playing ours. So there's that. He gave us an update on Jordan McGee, Johnny Newton, and Brandon Coleman today. He said that Jordan McGee suffered an MCL injury. He had a procedure, and it's not a season-ending injury, but he will return this season, though there is no timetable yet. So that really sucks. Jordan McGee, he was looking really good in the spring, OTAs, minicamp, rookie minicamp, and he's been looking really good in training camp, but suffered an injury in one of the training camp practices, I'm pretty sure, and it was an MCL injury. Don't know the severity of the injury, but it seems like it's not great. He will return this season, but we just don't know when. If I had to guess, we're probably going to place him on IR to start off the season, and then whenever he's ready to return back, then, we'll take him off of IR and then activate him, and then he'll be good to go from there. But it just sucks that, Jordan McGee, he's injured. He's going to miss time this season because we've been hearing all these good things about him, and now he's done. Luckily, we have really good linebacker depth. I mean, Wagner and Luvu are our starting linebackers. Jamin Davis, he's a pretty good backup linebacker. I know he's been working off the edge as well, but he provides some versatility at edge and linebacker, so he'll definitely be getting some linebacker snaps this year, especially now with Jordan McGee being out for a period of time. We also have Anthony Pittman, Mikal Walker, and even Dominique Hampton, who has been getting some reps at linebacker and snaps during training camp and preseason over the past week. He also gave us an update on Johnny Newton and Brandon Coleman. They are unlikely to get teamwork until maybe later this week. Dan Quinn says Coleman is a little more ahead of Johnny Newton, but not by much. But he says that they both have been improving. They both have been looking good. Johnny Newton and Brandon Coleman, although they will not be participating in team drills, they will be getting work in individual drills, which is really good to hear. So I'm not sure if I feel like Johnny Newton will play week 1, but I'm not sure about Brandon Coleman. I don't know if he's going to start week 1 because he's missed the entire preseason. He's probably going to miss the game against the Patriots. Same with Johnny Newton, but with Brandon Coleman, he needed those snaps and he didn't participate in any joint practices or in any preseason games, and he needed those snaps. He needed to work against another team to prove that he has what it takes to be a starting caliber left tackle for this team, and he just didn't get any of those snaps. So we might roll with Cornelius Lucas for the first 1 to 2 weeks, and then when Brandon Coleman is ready, then maybe we'll throw him out there as starting left tackle. But, we'll see what we do with Brandon Coleman, but it just does suck that, he was unable to play during the preseason and get any reps during joint practices. DQ said that he was really impressed with Tariq Castro-Fields' performance versus the Dolphins on Saturday, and I was too. He had really nice pass breakups against the Dolphins receivers, and he was just really good in coverage overall. So I feel like that's a guy who probably will make the 53-man roster, but we shall see. DQ on the Commanders kicker. The competition for us at the spot is not settled. So basically that means Riley Patterson not going to be our starting kicker, y'all. Don't worry. I think he's going to get cut maybe later this week or next week. We'll see, but we're going to be bringing in some other kickers for this kicker competition, so don't worry, y'all. Riley Patterson will not be our starting kicker. Jayden Daniels just had his press conference. He addressed the media for a bit, and he made sure to shout out Marcus Mariota as one of the guys, that has helped him through this whole process of being named, the starting quarterback. And I thought that was really cool right there. As much as I know this fan base doesn't like Marcus Mariota, you have to admit that he is not a bad mentor to, Jayden Daniels. He was in a similar situation as Jayden Daniels, former number 2 overall pick, dual threat quarterback. And, his career didn't turn out the way a lot of people expected it to turn out. So he can, kind of show Jayden Daniels or tell Jayden Daniels what to do and what not to do, which is really good. So I do kind of like Marcus Mariota as a backup and a mentor to Jayden Daniels, and Jayden Daniels does too. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment down below how excited you are for Jayden Daniels to be named the starting quarterback. And other than that, it's me, King Sean, and I'm out. Peace.